What's going on, YouTube gamers? It's time for another episode of the Bazaar. We're gonna play some ranked games as Vanessa. I do have a little more time to record than I initially thought, but I'm still gonna be going away for a number of days pretty soon. So we'll get some episodes on the board, and you know what? Maybe we'll find some awesome, exciting, fun, unique builds. Who knows? Who knows? Who knows? I don't know. I've been having more kind of like a mental renaissance when it comes to this game. I don't know, it's feeling a little more magical all of a sudden. This is not magical, what I'm seeing on my screen right now. I'll make that abundantly clear. We're gonna go with the Shielded Narwhal, just because it's the more heal is the more powerful enchant than and you know this, you're gonna call me crazy for this. I wanted a neutral item. Actually, maybe you were right to call me crazy. I think maybe you were spitting when you said that. So, I don't know. There's just, I think, obviously there's nothing that's different. I've just been running into different opponents, but I've been noticing a little less of the cringe meta lately and a little more of like, I don't know, people with some sauce to them, I guess. Which is what you want to see. And you know, what I aspire to. Every run I try to make a build that is fun and at least a little bit different, even if it doesn't always end up being that way. I do at least try to think outside the box when it comes to my builds. Yeah, you know, if I can end the run with a build that is a little bit different than a build that I would have run before, you know, I'm pretty happy with that result. So, yeah, I'm hoping we can do the same thing today. I guess a Shielded Narwhal or Restorative Narwhal is a pretty interesting way to start. I'm not really sure where it can come into play. It's likely going to get transformed as soon as possible, but Restorative is just it's a great enchant, honestly. You know, give me a skill here. Dude, I'm I'm not married to the marbled scale mail. I would love, this is great. Actually, low-key, pretty good for day one, having the narwhal on like that. Low-key, that's actually not bad. Hold on. Boom, sell you. Boom, grab you. Okay, we're kind of set up right now. I think this could genuinely work. I don't know. I mean, when you play a Mac, it's like either you're gonna kill him or he's gonna put 30,000 poison on you day 2 or day 1. So it is a leech's magic carp. So he's not. I think we win. We have more health and we do have sustain. He doesn't scale the leeches at all, although it does lifesteal. But we're gonna be scaling ourselves, and we're scaling across a wider, you know, breadth of weaponry. So I think we're pretty set to take home the victory here. Also, our heal is gonna scale too, which is pretty great. Also, thank you very much for all the support on the recent videos. I've been getting some more subscribers lately, and I'm excited to hear it, you know? Once again, we have, if I hit 200 subscribers, you don't want to miss this, I'm going to dress up as Luigi for an episode of the Bazaar. So just a reminder, if you haven't hit that subscribe button, you enjoy what you're watching, make sure to hit that. And, of course, we got daily Bazaar content, so you won't be sorry about it. Now, this is presenting me with, I was going to say, can I afford this? A really interesting idea, and I think I'm going to go for it. I do want to run, because I think the horse is great, but I never run it. Give me another friend, why don't you? Julius. Okay. I'm really thinking through what I want to, like, do with this build. There's a lot of crazy stuff going on right now. First of all, we got a Langjon. Second of all, we've got a scaling narwhal with an enchantment on it with the shark claws. Third of all, we just picked up a horse, which is crazy. And like fourth of all, we have a fang, which is also like a good item on its own. We've got left-handed, so that helps. We've got arms dealer. We want to be buying weapons. The run is pretty wide open right now, and I'm not okay. There's arms dealer coming in handy. I'm not entirely sure where I want to go with it. I don't think I want a. I'm gonna go with a neutral item here. Wow. Okay, so I'm gonna play a little risky bisky here, and you want to throw it in like that, and then give me the money for the weapons. I think I'll go ahead and go to the jungle ruins and see if I can grab. Well, let's just get a sure. You know, that's another win condition, man. You know, I don't mind it. I don't mind it. It's so interesting.
You should know.
There's so many possibilities with this run, and I guess a lot of the time when I'm when I have a build on the board, I have a very clear idea of exactly where I want to go with that build. Which is not the case for this one. There's just like a plethora of different like avenues that I can go down. And I'm kind of, instead of looking for specific items in the shop, I'm more going to be just seeing what's out there, which is not normally how I play the game, so hopefully, I don't know, it gets interesting somehow. The horse is piquing me, to be honest with you. Here's a vehicle too, man. That's like not even that bad. I'm gonna keep the narwhal out for now. It's doing really well for us. That's pretty. You know what? Why don't we give it an upgrade? Okay. Don't mind if I do. And you know what? We can toss Ayla a reroll. She's been very kind. So there's a lot to unpack with this one, but I think I'm gonna go ahead and grab the flagship. Haven't run the flagship in a minute, but I think it does maybe have a place in our future. It's still a good, I mean, you don't see it that often, but it is still a good item. It's easy to forget that. Alright, so when we're fighting an NPC, the Fang can come out. And... well, I don't really want to go chocolate bars right now. So I think I'm going to go medium items. And if I didn't get anything super interesting, I was just going to pass. So the eccentric aetherite is the play here. We want rigged. Is what we want to see. I would accept the ticket, but rigged would really hit the spot when it comes to this kind of build. We are not like the best build, but what we do have is we do have a Langjean that's been scaling like crazy. It would be nice to have had it at silver, although I don't know if it's worth a B1, B2 note at this point. Well, I guess what the hell else are we gonna upgrade? The shovel maybe? I don't know. The what's it called? Okay, well that's like a bummer, because I have to sell something to fit you in the pocket to sell you, which I think is fine. I'm gonna sell Julius. I don't really... it's not that I don't believe in him, I just don't want to run him right now, so... you can understand for sure. We would like another small item, so this is kind of the shop for us. It's actually not bad. Okay, that might be better. No, keep it the way it is, and I'll tell you why. It's just better scaling on one target, right? And you want that because it has heal. So, upgrading a bronze tier item here, I'm going to go ahead and upgrade the Langjean. I do think that it's possible that the Langjean can still pop pretty hard, even though it was stuck at bronze for the first 2 days. Hey, man. Pretty good, honestly. I'm hoping we're still far enough ahead that we can win this fight. We do have the extra health from day 1, knee brace, so, or day 2 knee brace. So, we do have that to figure out. So they're an Orange Julian build. I think that we do win, although it might be close. Oh, no. Their Julian just started popping. We're going to be totally fine. They don't have any form of scaling besides 13 damage Orange Julian. So, like, I'm not even worried about it. Yeah, they're going down for sure. The Narwhal, low-key, it's just got me 3 wins. Y'all seeing that shit? That's kind of crazy. I wasn't aware of your game, Narwhal. I guess they don't have a cosmetic for the Narwhal. I wonder if it doesn't have one. It certainly looked frozen there. I feel like they could add some bubbles to that guy. But nah, he's just like... you know, he's chilling. We also got extra scaling there from the knee brace, which is pretty big. We're not really looking at any of these and thinking, wow, that would be nice. So we're going to move on. Well, now that I popped off of the pop snappers, we're looking at a Zorkid, which actually does look pretty juicy right about now. So I think I might pop you in here. And it can't hurt to grab the catfish while you do have the Zorkid in the bag. You know, I don't know. I don't know, man. And now we can just send them out and pass. And you know what? I don't mind it too much. Maybe we'll see the docks today too. This would be a humongous get. Can we kill this guy? It'd be a humongous get. I think we can take him. I hope this is not a mistake, but I think we can take him. Yeah, we should be okay. I would love to be able to beat this fella for plethora of reasons, but obviously I want slow and steady. because I mean, that's always what I want. I always want a way to pivot into a slow build. It's just my favorite archetype of build in the game, even if it may not be the best in a lot of situations. I like playing it, so we're gonna look out for it. And I think with a lot of slow builds, you end up like, ooh, okay. You end up in pretty unique situations, so it does fit with what I'm trying to do with my life. Okay, sure, we could run with an extra haste at the start of battle. Remember when this was the best skill in the... Okay, no, now you're offering... Okay. Alright. Don't even mention it, man. Don't even mention it. We're going to the docks for the XP here. And we're facing a Pygmalion with 1 win. I think we can afford to play something like this. Little extra damage out for everybody. It's going to be 8 extra damage across the board, and the bolus itself is going to do some damage by itself. It's going to do 80. Well, it's going to do 85, I think. Or maybe it applies to... I don't know. Who knows? Either way, it is a not fully sprung Pressure Claw Silk Scarf, so I think we're going to come out completely on top. They have absolutely no way to scale. We have all the scaling in the world. We are going to out-heal any damage that they could possibly put down on the board before they're able to kill us. So this is definitely just like a easy win. A bit of a boon for sure we were given, but you know, it's a tough world out there in the Bazaar, so you kind of just got to take what you can get. And honestly, I'm taking it. That's 4 wins in a row, man. The rest are to Narwhal. They said it would. They said it couldn't be done, but look at us now. Look at us now. So. How do I make this build better? We're getting away with a lot with the knee brace. To be honest with you, like, the flagship is in a pretty good spot to maybe come on the board pretty soon. That being said, maybe I'm thinking about slow items now. Alright, well, the shrimp actually fits in with that too. Okay, well, the catfish I think is for sure done. It's hard for me to get rid of things. I mean, okay, let's just experiment like mentally for a second. If we were to take out the Fang and put in the flagship, what is it missing? A tool? Okay. So something like this, right? I think you sell the star chart and you sell the mantis shrimp and you take the chocolate bars, and you're not ready to commit to anything else. Did I just get rid of? No, we're good. It was perfect. I suppose I could try this. I don't know. Let's take a look at the weapon shop. Okay, I'm not really obsessed with any of these. Submersible's not bad. It's got vehicle synergy. Would love some crit chance, maybe. Okay, well, it's obsidian, so I'm gonna buy it.
Come back and tell me.
And now you probably want to take a look into the Harkuvian Rocket Trooper. Harkuvian Rocket Trooper. You could find some use for an item on the board. I'm not gonna say which one, just in case anyone's listening. So yeah, I could maybe see use for an item on this board of his. And who knows what I want? Honestly, like, maybe I don't even know what I want. So it's like, okay, well, I got excited for a second. It's still pretty good though. It's one you want to hold on to for sure. Maybe this is gonna be the flagship upgrade. It's actually gonna be Old Salt Claw, which also fits along the theme of slow items. Unfortunately, we only have the bolus on the ground for now. We don't have anything else that slows currently. A lot of enchanted items that you can get from these fellas. Toxic Clockwork Blades, but when you get the Clockwork Blades, you pretty much just want to sell it. It's just really good in the on, you know, the passive effect for sure. Yeah, so it does do 84 damage. It doesn't apply the 88 damage buff until after. I feel like I can make my board stronger, so I'm gonna take a look at the backpack before the player fight. But hey, I mean, poison, sure. There's a use for it now. Okay, why don't you just take another fight, man? Alright, that's fine. Whatever. Now we're gonna have to think about the... Okay, the chum is really like... Well, I don't think the old Salt Claw is gonna make it out there. And I don't know that the flagship, honestly, is gonna make it out there either. So I think we're putting you back in. I think we're putting you back in. I think we're putting the Fang out there because... And I think we're selling... That means we're selling the knee brace. I think this is good. I think I'm honestly going to sell this into that for now too. We can take the Chum. And I know we're going backwards a little bit here, but I do genuinely think that this is maybe the strongest. So we have another undefeated Vanessa, and it's very likely that they're going to be stronger than us. That being said, we do have a horse, and they might not have a horse. They don't have a horse. They are very wide weapons though. They are also rock, but they have burn, so they're going to be getting more scaling off than us. The advantage that we have is we have more health. The advantage that they have is that they have they're going to die. It's not so much of an advantage. It's more like we actually we log them. So we win. Very nice. They have 2 Zorkids? I didn't even notice the second one. I was looking at the right side of the board. That's crazy as hell, man. But I'm glad that we are better than you, so. It works out well for us. Dude, another fight. We're leveling like crazy right now. You also gonna have the Amber or the Proboscis, and you know me. Also, you have Neurotoxin, which could go a hugely long way. This is kind of crazy how well the Narwhal is doing. I mean, granted, a lot of this is the Langzhan, but Narwhal is holding its own, I think. I mean, I can look at the stats, but I think it's doing really well, to be honest with you. Which is not something that I've come to expect out of this item. This is kind of the most value I've ever seen out of it. It is genuinely doing really well. I can't even, it's not even getting hasted. It's so funny. Upgrade a silver tier item. I think it's kind of a no-brainer. You definitely upgrade the Langzhan. It's doing a lot of work. A lot of work. And we would love to make it happen. Apparel from any hero could be, you know what? I'm not going to name names, but it could be. Wrist Warrior feels like a good one to grab because of the infinite combo potential it has, but
my talents were wasted
ooh,
on those
okay.
gas bags back home.
Well, Belt is not really something that we're that interested in. We're not going to bother with it. We can take a look at the, well, the Zoo. Yeah, we can go with the Zookeeper. I don't know what we're looking for from this guy. It just kind of felt right at the time. So we can take him down. I think we're going to kill him with the first Langzhan volley. Yeah. Oh, well, we were close. Just chill. Maybe his lifesteal helped? I couldn't tell you. Leeches. Leeches for free. Dragon Whelp. It's an item I've always wanted to run, but never really made work too well. You have to go with the Mysterious Portal. Okay, this could work out really well for us. So what do we need in our run right now? Well, I don't know why you don't have you on you. You know what I'm saying. Noxious Potion, Refractor. I don't know her that well, so I don't know if I feel that comfortable picking her up. We're not using potions. I'm going to hit you with the reroll. That's pretty interesting. That being said, I'm going to skip. It's going to be a little late for Idol of Decay on Vanessa. It's definitely not too late for some gold chocolate bars, though. I'll tell you that much for free. So there's something to be said about pulling you out and putting you in, right? Because you do gain double damage. I'm gonna try it. Maybe this was a mistake. It's like the CDR is so good on the Langzhan, right? Okay, well, it's a railgun dually, so even if we lose, we know that we're morally a better person than them. So like, you know, it's kind of like this and that and what's here and there. Granted, their railgun is only silver. It does have a 58% crit chance. So we just need to survive until the Langzhan goes one more time. Can we get there? I think we can. We do indeed get there. Which means we are the better person and the better player. Which I'm kind of in love with. That's a great place to be for a Vanessa on day 6, getting your 6th win. Now we're almost at freaking 7 wins. Granted, our build might fall off pretty soon. This is a no-brainer, man. Even day 6, inexorable, even at silver, it's still fantastic. It's still absolutely fantastic. Okay. Chocolate bars. I'm gonna go with the freebies for now. Boop, boop, boop. Boop, boop. Oh, the horse is nice. I should have checked the stats on that one. I sold my shit. I forgot about that. It's a second wrist warrior, huh? It's an interesting place to be. We still haven't lost a fight with the Lang Zhan, man. And we could definitely use an upgrade on the Zorkid if we can find one. Getting that to 3 seconds of haste would be humongous. Because already having it at 2 at bronze is pretty nice, so any upgrade would be a nice upgrade. I need to take a look at the Cutlass's damage output here. I wonder if it's... No. Keep it on the Shark Claws. The Shark Claws are good. It's doing pretty well. Dude, it is hot as fuck outside. We're in like a crazy heat wave in the Northeast, and I hate it. I hate it so much. It's like the most miserable weather like I've experienced in a long time. That's obviously like really bad. Whatever, man. I got a lot of like pig items in my bag. I'm not really in love with the board. Am I in love with this more? Am I horse posting? Really? Dude, I think I am horse posting. I'll tell you what, I think I'm horse posting. Let's see how it works against this dually.
Not to squabble with nobody.
I hope they're not a press player. 3D printer. Grid tools. What's the tech? Oh! Dude, this is genius. Actually genius. They might win, too. With the plasma grenade? Yeah, honestly, genius. Well done, man. Really smart. Really, really smart player. This build could go all the way. With, like, only a little bit more help. I think that's, like, a really good build. The invulnerability potion use is also, like, really genius. I don't hate losing to builds like that. I think that's, like, a really cool build. Just getting, like, insane amounts of charge on the core. With the 3D printer. It's cool, man. It's cool for sure. We would love a slow... As much as I'd love to transform that Cutlass, I would love... Fuck you. I should have transformed the Cutlass. I mean, you know, hindsight's 30/30 or whatever they say. What do I even want with my life right now? It's probably not the captain's wheel, but it, like, might be. It's expensive, but I'll take it. You could be good. Now, you're giving me all the haste right now. Okay, you're dead to me. You're dead. You're dead. The Bolus is definitely dead. We need to replace some items on the board. Do we have enough items to get rid of? I think we could realistically fit this guy in. I think this can work. And we're going to test it against the NPC to see that it can actually work. And obviously we want the Cosmic Rock. We want the cooldown reduction, which makes the Lang Zhan go more times. And if the Lang Zhan's going more times, then we're going further into the run. It's just as simple as that. The Water Wheel did receive a buff, but we might not have enough fast. Well, it looks like we're keeping it looping. Yeah. That seems good to me. Are we gonna hit level 10 today? I don't think so. We're gonna be somewhat close, but we're not gonna hit it today.
It's over already.
Unless we find an event that lets us hit it.
The hold can't hold this.
I guess it's like the captain's wheel can't go anymore. You're probably done too. Okay. Probably weapons shop. Upgrade my Lang Zhan, please. Wow. Okay. Well, this changes things. You're gone. And you're gone. And you are coming in. And we are suddenly looking for burn items all of a sudden. In fact, I'll take a mysterious portal. It's kind of like, maybe like you heard me a little too early. We need this. That needs to come out there. Okay, so now you play it like that. And you play this like that. 100%. I think this is just like really solid. I might even sell out for this as well.
It's quite hot.
And I think put it like here. Yeah. Alright, it's a crazy pivot, I'll admit, but we did get an obsidian powder keg, and it made me excited. We do have an extra roll building crit, though we do. What the fuck? What the fuck's happening here? It's always fucking dinosaurs, man. With this build, this motherfucker has 5 wins. Yeah. Oh, that's right. That's fucking right. Eat shit, brother. Got him. I love that, man. I love that. That was a huge shop pickup right after. Okay, these are like really bad enchants for us, but we can certainly give the heal to the Langzhan. Yeah, it's fine. I mean, the build's kind of swag now. We got like the 1-2 punch going. It's pretty sweet. We could use like a crit enchant on maybe the water wheel. That's a great item to sell. So genuinely, you're out of here. You're into here, my heart.
More than a city.
That was like a high roll.
Their plaything.
Okay. I think it's terraform. I don't remember what he can do for me, but I think he must have something that works for me.
Take a guess.
Biomerge arm crit chance on the obsidian powder keg. That's what it is. 100%. Doesn't matter if it's an ammo item because it only needs to go off once anyway. Also, them happening at the same time is kind of like is huge for vibes, I think. Okay, once we get this diamond, then we know where we're going. Okay. Because we won't need the Langzhan anymore. I don't know. Give me some Vanessa skills.
Look what the tide washed in.
Dude, that's...
All that bluster.
Yes. We'd love to see that. And honestly, give me some shield. I'm feeling like maybe we're going to need it. Maybe we won't. Some free bronze chocolate bars. And I'm happy to be here, man. I'm not going to... Well... Is this the same player? We're the same player.
But I've seen
I feel like... Am I crazy? No, it's the same player. I think. Oh god, maybe not. Either way, I don't like to see them on the board. Just go. Yes. Okay, so I need to re-look at that for a second, because like, could I have just put the Biomerge arm on? Yeah. Okay. I don't need the Langzhan anymore. That's what I wanted to know. Yeah. Okay, it makes sense, because unless they're putting out shield, then this can actually work. Okay. Okay. This build, you gotta admit, is like, have you ever seen someone use the arm before? You gotta admit, this is kind of swag. It's pretty cool. Yo, what? Fuck in here, brother. Wow. Okay. All right. Oh, I should be... Whatever. It doesn't matter. It really doesn't matter. Well, we know what we're upgrading tomorrow. That's all I'm gonna say.
Pathetic. As spineless as a...
And then we just need to get, you know, faster. Like, if we could replace this with, like, a Pop Snappers, that would be, like, gold tier ammo item, Pop Snappers? Imagine for a second, though. Although... It's hard to pilot this, but like, is this just better? Wait a second. We don't need the water wheel. What am I talking about? Can run it like that. Feels weird not having the Langshan out there, but I genuinely think everything else should be out here. Maybe this is better. Maybe this is like more safe. Obviously our burn value doesn't matter, just upgrading the keg mat. That's what is going on? Obsidian rifle and the boulder. Okay, whatever.
Bazaar is not
Whatever,
kind
man.
to the weaponless.
Skills me?
You have at least a grain of wisdom, since you have come to me.
Dude, this is like, if I can afford it, it's great. Can I afford it? It's what, 32 gold? No, it's 40 gold. That's a lot of gold. Okay, so I can make 26, I can make 30 here. I can afford that. Yeah, okay. And then put you and you in.
We'll borrow
Wait,
more
I miscounted.
gold from the tyrant.
Really funny. Okay. The board looks very different than it used to, but I think
Go
it's
ahead.
really strong. Admittedly, I think it's really strong.
My fight is
Obsidian powder keg is just kind of crazy. So we just need it to go off before he gets his shit going. That's a really funny build you got going, actually. Alright, so just have the dive weights go off and it should insta-kill.
next time,
dude.
boys.
Oh, it's
Less blunder, more
the freaking
plunder.
biomerge arm, man. Look at the arm. Can I make this pose? It's just like a thumbs up. It's just kind of an arm with a thumbs up. There's not really much of a pose there. Either way, I'm happy it's on the board. So happy it's on the board. I don't have any money, so you know, take me out to the ball game. It would be pretty crazy. You have to admit, the numbers would be pretty sick if we were to double the crit damage this was doing. That's just a big thumbs up. It makes me happy. I've never used this item, dude. I love using items I've never used before. Bazaar is so fun. That's also a good item. It's just like, this
Ride
doesn't...
that tide.
Oh, I level 13. I was like, what am I looking at here? Yeah. Don't worry. I wasn't gonna make that mistake. Or maybe I was, but I didn't, so it's fine. Hey, pig. What's going on, bud? Any, like, matchbox? Matchbox? That's a good item. Can I afford it? Nope. Goodbye, though. Goodbye, though.
My food is good.
Yeah, sure, man. You can have some more shield if you want.
Don't you?
Lil Willy.
You should know. I'm a bit
I
of a
think
legend
we
in London.
are gonna win.
I may be young for
I'm
it,
confident
but I've seen
that we
my
are going to
share of
win.
storms.
It's another Sea Dog Saloon run, which admittedly does scare me a bit, just like if they slow me too much. They're not gonna slow me too much, man. Like, we got it.
Like my crew says at the bar.
Woo!
Another round.
That's a big number. It's a pretty big number. Oh, but that's 10! I literally didn't even notice we were that close, dude. I kinda wanna watch that again. I gotta see that again. It's fantastic. The frickin' arm, dude, coming in clutch. You know that one's going in the thumbnail. Gotta hand it to me. This was a fun run. This was indeed a fun run. That means we also have 10 chests. So we're gonna go ahead and open them.
All it
What
is
a
is
cool
just a
pivot,
dream.
dude.
A real
That's why the
fight
bazaar.
is
That's why the
after
bazaar's
life.
magical again. When everything goes my way. It's a cool board. I like to see it. We rank back up to a spot we've already been before, which is also huge. And 10 chests. Let's see them. Also got some stuff to claim over there, but I think it's just cosmetic chests at this point in the battle pass. Well, thank you very much for watching this episode of the Bazaar. It was a fun one to run. I hope you had a fun time watching it. And if you enjoyed the video, make sure to leave a like, leave a comment, and of course, hit that subscribe button so we can get 200 subs. You want to see me as Luigi. Trust me, I make a good Luigi. And I will see you in the next one coming out tomorrow. Thank you very much for watching. Bye.